for my markup, for my semantic markup. If you look at what's in there right now, it's all the normal stuff that you have at the top of an HTML file. I have a default.css file that's basically there for my styling rules. And then I have a default.js file for the script behind the HTML file. So we're going to start building something here. I'm going to jump right in here into the body of the HTML, and I'm going to insert just 3 lines of HTML stuff.
We're going to use a couple snippets for this big demo just because, well, we don't want to...
You don't want to watch me type. That's right. So there's basically just 3 HTML elements in here. There's a heading tag that has just, it's going to stick the title of my app at the top. Then I have this canvas element, which if you're an HTML5 developer, you know what this is. This is one of the cool new things in HTML5. It basically gives you a 2D drawing surface that you can use. And then just a button that we're going to stick at the bottom of the HTML page. I'm going to go into the CSS file and just put a couple of styling rules in here. All I'm doing is setting the background color for the canvas so that we can actually see it on the screen, and also setting the typeface size for the heading. I'm going to write a tiny bit of code here. Now this, you'll see here that in the template it gives me some very clear guidance on where I should stick my code. So I'm just going to call a initialization function here, and what I'm going to do is just insert it here. And I'll show you really quickly. All I'm doing here is basically capturing the mouse events on the canvas and hooking them, and then drawing lines between all the mouse move points. And that's going to let me just sort of scribble on my canvas. So 23 lines of code or something.
And this code is straight HTML5. We run your browser.
That's exactly right. I'm going to run this right now, and this it's going to run. It's going to run locally here in Windows 8. But I can take those things, hoist them on a web server, point my browser to them, and they would just run like that. So I just hit build and run here. And what it's doing, by the way, this is interesting, it's JavaScript, so it's not compiling it, it's not linking it or doing anything like that. All it's doing is it's packaging all that stuff up, installing it on the system and running it.
So we have a new format, an app package that you'll learn a lot about over this week.
That's exactly right. So here's my little app. It's not particularly beautiful, but you can see I can touch on it and the scribbling works, and I can use, one thing that's interesting is I can use the mouse. I even have a stylus here, and I can use that. And you'll notice I didn't have to write any special code. Actually, the input stack in the platform does a lot of clever work to make all those things look the same and work the same. So let's go back. It's, this is nice, but it's just basically a web app. It's not particularly Metro style, but it's fun.
Okay, go.
Yeah. Anytime you want to pause. So let's metrify this a little bit here. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to just insert a couple lines in my initialization function here. I'm going to insert